So I'm sure that he ain't gonna change. He's gonna be who he is, and again, he don't bother me. I don't think 2 seconds about none of that because he's not on my level. You know what I mean? It's like he's not talking about business. You know what I mean? It's just giving his opinion, trying to promote his son. I don't agree. Floyd told me many years, probably go 25 years ago, that what kind of person he was. But initially, I'm just being honest, I didn't believe him. I had to see it for myself. Yeah. And my description of him, he's a horrible person.
Leonard Ellerbe has not only exposed Floyd Mayweather in his latest interview, but he's also stirred up major trouble by revealing sensitive financial details. The former CEO of Mayweather Promotions confirmed that Mayweather is once again facing serious debt and potential bankruptcy. According to Ellerbe, the same financial issues that reportedly kept Floyd stuck in Dubai last year have come back to haunt him.
You live an American dream, man. You got 55 cars, 40 girlfriends.
Well, actually,
you're a billionaire now, right? Come on, let's salute this billionaire on stage.
But how many years ago you was broke? When I say broke, you ain't have a lot of money, you was just barely making.
Ellerbe exposed Mayweather in a way that left fans wondering if he was out for revenge against the man who fired him from his position as CEO. If you recall, around this time last year, Gervonta Davis confirmed that Floyd had been held back in Dubai. And that was true. He was only released on the condition that he'd settle his debts within a year. If not, he'd have to return to Dubai to renegotiate the situation. During a recent interview, when asked about Mayweather's current financial status, Ellerbe initially tried to dodge the question. However, the interviewer insisted that his answer would help clear the air. And that's when Ellerbe let it all spill.
Floyd had posted that you was no longer a part of Mayweather Promotions. You care to say anything about that?
There's nothing to say other than I appreciate the opportunity to do something amazing. We had an incredible run, and I'm forever grateful and thankful. Blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah. That's
blessed.
I love to hear that shit.
According to Ellerbe, Floyd Mayweather failed to pay off his debt in time and was forced to return to Dubai to honor the agreement he made. His trip to the Arabian city happened to line up with a wave of controversy surrounding him, including false reports about buying a $42 million mansion in New York, outstanding debts to multiple jewelry stores and organizations, and ongoing tax fraud allegations. While some might think Floyd was trying to escape his problems, that's far from the truth. In fact, his situation in Dubai is even more intense. He reportedly owes hundreds of millions of dollars over there. And once he's done dealing with those legal and financial issues in Dubai, he'll still have to return and face the consequences, awaiting him back home.
You know, which he's done a good job thus far. But then sometimes there's a line that you cross with some of the things and you turn some people off.
Surprise of many, Leonard Ellerbe revealed that he stepped down from Mayweather Promotions due to Floyd Mayweather's financial misconduct and mismanagement of the company. "I had to walk away," Ellerbe admitted. "It was heartbreaking, but necessary. Floyd has made a series of bad decisions, and I've been caught in the crossfire more times than I can count. I couldn't keep turning a blind eye. It had gone on for far too long."
For years, and I'm like, what is it about him that sort of rubs you?
He's always been jealous of Floyd. He's always been jealous of Floyd, and if that ain't obvious, I don't know what it is.
In response to Ellerbe's claims, fans quickly flooded the comments section with their thoughts. Many pointed to Mayweather's extravagant spending habits, noting that it's not uncommon for retired athletes to go broke due to reckless spending and poor financial decisions. Some also questioned the accuracy of his reported net worth, suggesting that he may exaggerate his wealth to maintain his brand, which heavily relies on the image of being ultra-rich. One fan wrote, "It's really about how ridiculously he spends. That's how a lot of athletes end up broke after retirement." Another chimed in on his situation in Dubai, saying, "It's not like he was stuck. Only his main passport would be flagged. People can usually leave. In the UAE, it's actually common for employers to hold on to employees' passports. My guess? He probably had a falling out with someone from the royal family, and they've got way more power than him.
Making it.
Today, I ran all the way here
Why?
because I couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
That's crazy.
But you still had 55 cars.
No, I don't.
What happened?
Well, I bought myself some crack
Dang.
and then more crack.
Speculating on the real reason behind Floyd's extended stay in Dubai, another fan chimed in. Honestly, there are several theories. One is money laundering. Another is that he blew through his credit limit at a casino, lost everything, and then tried to leave without settling the debt, claiming he'd write a check or issue a letter of obligation. That didn't fly, and the casino owner reportedly had the police block his plane from taking off until the matter was resolved. Meanwhile, a trolling fan didn't hold back, mocking Floyd for projecting a lavish lifestyle on social media, while allegedly drowning in debt. He should be called Floyd No Money Mayweather now. He's broke. Between showing off online and spending ridiculous amounts on women, he's burned through his fortune. Now he owes the wrong people in Dubai and can't leave until he pays up. From superstar to half a star.
No, none of these guys like Floyd.
The former CEO of Mayweather Promotions revealed that Floyd Mayweather had overestimated the financial returns from his last exhibition fight, and that the only reason he was released from custody was because that fight offered him a temporary financial lifeline. According to him, the bout was Floyd's last hope to cover mounting debts.
People into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
However, Ellerbe revealed that Floyd Mayweather only made around $20 to $25 million from that fight, far less than what he actually owes in Dubai. That shortfall is reportedly why Floyd is now pushing hard to lock in an exhibition bout with Jake Paul. If he fails to pay back what he owes after all this time, things could take a serious turn for the worse. What makes Ellerbe's claims even more puzzling is that, despite the alleged financial struggles, Floyd continues to flaunt an extravagant and luxurious lifestyle without missing a beat.
Do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on.
Fans have been calling out Leonard Ellerbe, accusing him of betrayal for leaking confidential information about Floyd Mayweather since his departure from Mayweather Promotions. However, what most people don't realize is that Floyd was actually the first to betray Ellerbe. Long before Ellerbe began exposing Mayweather's secrets, it was Floyd who wronged him.